I'm Amanda from the Semgrep community, and we are currently at Semgrep's Level Up event in Las Vegas. And with me is Kyle. Hi, Kyle.
Hi.
So, can you tell us a little bit about what you do at Semgrep?
Sure. So my official title is Tech Lead Security Researcher for the supply chain product.
Fantastic. And how is it working at Semgrep? Do you enjoy it? How long have you been here?
Yeah, I definitely enjoy it. It's my first official role as a security researcher with a background more in information security and more just general, hands-on security engineering work. So as a security researcher, I really get to spend more time learning, which is just like mind-blowing to me that I get paid to learn.
Well, that's amazing. So, out of the three products that Semgrep currently has, which one is your favorite?
Yeah, so the obvious answer is supply chain because I get to work on it. But honestly, I'm just deeply obsessed with the supply chain security industry. There's a lot of problems. It's a complete mess, and it feels really impactful to get to work on improving that.
Amazing. Can you tell us a little bit more about what Semgrep supply chain is?
Sure. So, we have Semgrep code, which looks for vulnerabilities in your first-party code. And so what supply chain does is look for vulnerabilities in your third-party code. So any open source software dependencies that might make up your application, we can help you identify when you're using those that have known vulnerabilities, and specifically if you're using them in a vulnerable way.
So, could you give me an example of what that could look like?
Sure. So historically with legacy software supply chain or SCA solutions, it's just full of false positives because just because you're using a dependency with a known vulnerability doesn't mean that you're actually using the vulnerable piece of it. So what we look for are software packages that maybe you're only using a very specific function of that package. A good example might be something like Lodash, where maybe the merge function has a vulnerability, but the rest of it is totally fine. So with reachability analysis, we're able to tell you if you're using the vulnerable version of Lodash with the merge function. And then we highlight that in your code so you can very quickly triage the risk associated with it.
Amazing. And so, since you've been in Vegas, what has been your favorite part?
Definitely just meeting with a lot of folks from the open source communities, hanging out, talking a lot of nerd stuff, getting really deep into the technical weeds, and of course, chatting over a couple beers.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me, Kyle.
Of course, thank you.